let's get started by aiming our snowball. So before leaving our costume category, let's make sure we name this costume aimed snowball, the last one we drew, and let's head back to the code category. So we need to aim our snowball using the mouse pointer. That way when the green flag is clicked, the snowball will go to the bottom left corner of the screen. Switch costume to aimed snowball. Then until the space key is pressed, the snowball will point towards the mouse pointer. So let's add this code to your snowball sprite. Let's start with a trigger. We'll wait 0.5 seconds and go to these X and Y coordinates. So let's go to events to trigger our program when the flag is clicked. That way when the flag is clicked, something in our program will run. Let's make sure that we wait 0.5 seconds and we go to X -200 and Y -130. So let's go to controls first to add in our wait block of 0.5 seconds. And then we want our snowball sprite to go to the bottom left corner of the screen. So that's a motion. For we can go to a certain coordinate, such as -200 as the X and -130 as the Y. And then we want to start as a aimed snowball. So let's go to looks. That way our costume is an aimed snowball. And then we're repeating this action until the key space is pressed. And until that action doesn't happen or does happen, we will point towards the mouse pointer. So let's repeat until an action happens. In that sense is we're waiting until, well, repeating until, because the code will keep looping until key space is pressed. Until we haven't pressed it, the loop inside will keep working. So what will be happening is that we will point towards the mouse pointer. And test this code by clicking on the flag. And it should put you on the bottom left corner of the screen. Make sure that your snowball happens to not be touching the border of the stage. And if it does happen to be touching it, you can always resize it and make it smaller on the under of the stage. That way it is not touching. So make sure when the flag is clicked, you have some aiming capabilities. And once you are done, make sure that you choose a background before moving on. So again, if you need to choose a background, go to the bottom left corner and choose something relevant to your theme. Maybe the winter, the mountain, the Arctic. I'm going to go with the slopes. And let's start by setting the power.